Change some settings here. Okay, as well as I do that, just give me one moment as I quickly throw everything together. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, I guess my phone's dying. There we go. Oh, crap. Come on now. There we go. There. Sorry. That's not supposed to happen. Sorry about that. I may have to take care of something before I start that, so hold on a minute. Off to a shaky start today, but that's alright. No worries. Again, just want to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming by when and if you do. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful day and staying safe and, you know, comfortable, eating what you can eat and drinking what you can drink. Alright, nope. Malarkey. How dare he? Oh. I'm knowing things. I'm knowing things that I shouldn't know things. Nope.
Holmes!
Nope. Nope. I should not know things. Main menu. Go away. We'll hold off so we can make sure that we have everything set the right way. Okay. Fine. Keep it at a nice that. That's alright. Okay. Nope, subtitles on. Good. Now we can say a new game. Yes! In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. I like the intro. Whoa. That's like an episode of a brand new show. Holy. Okay, so the fate of Black Peter. Some evidence. A deduction space icon. Okay. So now we're knowing kind of stuff, certain things. And I think we can all easily assume this is Watson.
Holmes! Holmes, will you stop that?
This is a weird beginning.
Utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Who else
Yes,
would
of
it be?
course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step, clinking handcuffs, policeman. Ninth step, avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me.
Dude,
Well,
that's
here it is.
frickin'
It's a
insane.
good one, Mr.
Okay, no, that's...
A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What
Damn.
happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Understandable.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
The
They robbed a
marionette.
powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
For sure.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Which is fine. I appreciate it. Check the casebook. Okay.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here. I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here. My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here. I cannot leave yet. I am not...
What more do I have to do? Oh. Huh. He's so weirdly customizable. That in itself is very odd. Big bushy beard. Where'd that go? Ooh boy. Yeah, no. We'll keep that to an even. Sure. And we won't wear that hat. Yes. Good. Ah. Oh, will it just not let me choose that one? Hold on. Okay. Why give you the option then? That's unfair. I would have loved to run around like that for a while. Okay. So now we can go to Woodsman Lee. Open up deductions. Do we even have any deductions? There are no clues. Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Trampling all over evidence. Apparently I don't know how to walk in this game. Oh. Playing in this view kind of makes it interesting.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body?
It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, thank you.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
That seems weird, but, you know.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Boom. Yeah. Oh, that is unfortunate. Did he have visitors?
Was your
Friends?
husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Kind of want to take a look at her now. See what's up. Okay. Cameo of somebody. Nothing. Face. Birdhouse. Gardening gloves. Journal. Ah, religious. Character portrait has been made.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Jeez. Everything will
You have
become
indeed
easier.
suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Pilgrimage. Profile of the victim. Pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de
Oh,
Compostela.
dude, that is actually something I've
That much
always
is
wanted to
evident
do.
From the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the
Compostela.
pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
Oh, wow.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How
That's actually awesome to put together.
Thank you, madam.
Take your time. Let's see. This is your home. Nope. Interesting. I got different visions apparently.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
It does, doesn't it? The whole garden... Damn, the whole garden was a piece of evidence to look at. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess you want me to talk to
Peter
Lestrade
Carey's
first.
body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello,
Wait,
hello.
he really said
What
yesterday,
is it,
though.
Lestrade?
That's weird.
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see. These scratches are fresh.
Hmm.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Now, a mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
That's interesting to think about as well. Whether he did or didn't have the right tools to break into. Oh. Ah, interesting.
These
Okay.
footprints appear to be quite large.
Anything else I could technically look at like that? It'll give me a... So I gotta wait for the wording and then... Interesting.
These footprints...
So, gotta put together stuff at a certain point? Or is this where... Oh. Break-in attempt. Connected to... Apparently nothing else. Oh, damn.
What a terrible way to die.
Yeah, no doubt. Outline in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A
Ooh.
box or a small chest, perhaps. The tooth of a sperm whale. Probably
How
from
do
one
you
of Peter Carey's
know?
catches.
That's such an odd thing to just know.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8. Oh,
Ah, wait. Navigational tools. But what about a bag? No? Okay.
harpoons for hunting. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
No.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Interesting. Oh, he had a drink with somebody. Who?
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Interesting. Tobacco pouch.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's
Whoa! I'm sorry, I can only think of PC Principle after hearing PC. Actual tobacco is there. does seem to be actual tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Okay. Wait a second. Like, wait, using the tobacco leaf? Oh, hold on. I don't know how that would work, but I can see how this sort of... I can only move it away? What? If I try to look at it from... Might have to look at it from like this angle, maybe? Hold on. Okay, if we put it together like that, kind of creates a boat. Okay. And then take this. Right there. I made a boat.
Yes. This is a quartz tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Hey, there we go. What's on the ground in the pool of blood? A sea knife. I feel like that's just redundant.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Are you sure?
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Okay. Are we gonna flip it open?
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Okay. Let's examine the body now.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
That is a large possibility. That's how he got into the room.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Oh, the blood. His boots. Okay. Let's put together a small theory, I guess.
Ha! Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Interesting. Organize an ambush with Lestrade. Okay. Sure.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
This is how we start, eh? Investigate, inspect the crimes. Is there more clues? Are there more things to find? Maybe. Let's take a better look exactly. I've examined that.
Mr. Holmes?
Still nothing to say, really, huh? I got you.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Is there a
The
gardener?
garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Can we get into here at all? It might be useful to double check at some point. Because it shows two areas. Two areas might give us an idea how to look for some of the stuff.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
The perfect hiding place. Yep.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Nope. Ooh.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Run. Heh. Heh. How do I run? How do I move fast? Oh, there's a run button. Hey, look at that. Who is it?
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent?
You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
So that's kind of it. We've put some more evidence together, maybe? Non-smoker, break-in attempts, nope. Gardener, nope. Missing tin box, nope. No gardener, missing tin box, nope. Missing tin box, break-in, nope. No other pieces of information yet. Okay, that's understandable. Thank you for bringing me home.
Mr. Holmes?
Courthouse, police station.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Hello. Am I gonna need stuff? Oh, I got his
These are the
belongings.
suspect's belongings.
Okay.
The
The
necklace
notebook.
that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. A handkerchief with the initials J.H.M. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. And
Okay. Interesting so far. Okay. This one? Nope. This one? Don't think so. So interrogation room? Nope. Let's do it. Okay, so looking at the top of the head, shabby hat, stitching the clothes, expensive fabric apparently, napper buttons, shorter sleeves, messed up hands, bad scars, thick neck. Go. So, let's talk about the notebook.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
You say that,
What
but
am I doing here? I've done nothing. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
You say that, but that doesn't mean that's actually like true or anything.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, examine belongings of John Hopley Nelligan. Interrogate the suspect. I've looked at his stuff. I looked at all that stuff, didn't I?
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what? From R. Dawson. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
I'll have to go check my archives now? Jeez. Gonna say, are we gonna be looking at the corpse today? Like, jeez. Nope. Just has it open for me to get to. Okay.
Locked.
Let's try it one more time. See if we can get anything out of him. Better tell me what you know, kid.
The police seized this valuable ring from you.
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Ah, crap. Apparently that was not the right answer.
So, Mr. Nelligan,
The ring is mine.
Okay.
so,
The ring is mine.
But apparently that's not true. How do I select the
So,
correct
The
answer
ring is
to
mine.
a non-question? Dude, I'm a loser.
so,
The ring is mine. The ring is mine.
How
No,
is that the
Mr.
ring?
Nelligan.
Oh my god.
I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but...
Oh, you're supposed to
how do you
actually
know?
deduct that.
The
Oh,
jacket
no.
you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I will see you soon.
What a...
Guess I'm checking the archives. Scotland Yard, Baker Street. Okay.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
This is where I keep my post.
The Strand. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. The Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio. Loan portfolio, and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It is the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of the company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan is one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Anything
My
else?
archive. I can always...
Deductions. Ooh. Okay. Dawson and Nelligan.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
Yep.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Oh.
What am I doing here?
I think I get it. I have deductions. Cool. Look the clues. Peter Carey. Nope. Breaking attempts. No. No. Damn it. I think Peter Carey is Joshua Nelligan. I think. Wait. What am I supposed to be doing? Ship log. Yep. There we go. Run to the house. Run, run, run.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Ship logs.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Okay, but is there a Nelligan?
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Canadian.
There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
So now I really gotta go find these people somewhere. Okay. I know who you are, Peter Carey. I know who you are. Okay, so Nelligan. What is this roll? Wiggins might help find the crew. Should be somewhere. Oh, somewhere at Baker Street. Okay, Baker Street it is.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbor.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Secret
You
police.
mean young Wiggins and his gang.
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
That's actually kind of funny. Oh,
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
God, that's so cool.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Oh my God.
Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Okay. You can give us information later once we've figured out more at Scotland Yard, I'm assuming. Alright. There.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Really?
Interesting.
Wow.
Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you...
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
breathtaking.
We'll see. Might want to hold off there. You don't know what's going on yet.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Interesting.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
He's got that stained
Stains
letter.
are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
What else we got?
These are the suspect's belongings.
Oh, that's basically just nothing. A strange bag of sorts, basically. Okay, dude. Let's
Please
talk.
escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are? And exactly what happened that you should be brought here.
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, because as far as I know, I could technically just look at you and tell your life, so let's do it.
That's all for now.
I'm not saying...
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Hey, there we go.
Wait, hold on. Do I hear Pierce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck? The fuck?
Hi.
Nigga, you exist?
You invited me. I should.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I just joined the chat. I joined the chat. I joined the chat, and I was like, oh.
Full on said you invited me.
Me.
So, yeah.
That's weird. And I joined the chat that we all had, so I guess it just says it invites you guys.
Yeah, it was full on just like, okay, you're invited. I'm like, alright, cool.
I was like, is that Pierce? The fuck? I was like, this nigga was in the chat.
I was never here until you invited me.
That's weird. I promise you, I didn't invite jack shit. I just joined one of the 85 chats we have.
Someone kept on making one after another.
Yeah, like one of the 85 chats we have.
We just need to have one. That's with everybody. With all four of us, with Papa, fucking...
For real,
Amanda,
we have like 8 of them bitches. So I just joined one of them shits and I was like... I want to, but I'm too lazy.
Well, not really that hard.
Just 1 second here.
I do want to get the chance. I don't feel like doing it right now.
No, I meant to do this. He's hiding something. I don't know what he's hiding. Character portraits.
Him and his frog. I didn't buy him this toy.
Honestly, I think this is where I'll stop here.
Wait, you streaming?